I was offered to participate filming the Quadrille event, and I saw it was a very good opportunity for the students to do a group project.
I was there for each of the 3 filming sessions, so I did a bit with filming both tripod and freehand, and also with helping out some of the lighting on the side and holding the boom, you know.
So I participate holding the boom, like doing the sound, and also we arrived earlier and they set all the lights, so that was quite interesting to like just.
I did a lot of camera work. I conducted interviews with the participants early in the morning and around breakfast, and then I filmed the workshops and the dancing and the performance at the end.
It was interesting because I could experience both the sound and the camera, and also how the team work.
Being on the visual anthropology course at Goldsmiths, it was a really good experience to be part of a team to make a film. I think particularly with such a large event and sort of filming lots of people dancing and talking and having multiple cameras and multiple sound people, I think it was really good to see how we can also work together to do that.
Get ready on your left foot. Natalie, get ready on your right. Now, 1, 2, 3, in, 1, 2, 3, out.
My role was basically as a coordinator because there was such a response from the students. I just have to sit there and coordinate a bit of the equipment and let the students carry on with filming. And I'm really surprised and happy with the results.
When we were filming, my job was to hold the boom mic for the panel discussion on the final day. And it was really hard. I didn't realise quite how heavy a boom was, and I was really uncomfortable for quite a long time, kind of rolling around on the floor of the stage.
Well, one thing was how to engage with people in a short period of time, so how to try to build little relationships in the time span of a day.
I liked the fact that it was unique that the older members of this generation were talking about how the dance was more than just a dance. It was an identity for them, and how they're holding on and trying to hold on to this, maintaining this piece of identity.
I also did some filming, and that was really interesting to film moving subjects. I hadn't really done much of that before. And it's very easy when people sit down and you switch on a camera, but when they're dancing around and the light's changing, it was hard, but it was interesting.
The moves, the gestures, the colors that they wore, they all meant something. So that was unique to their identity or that region, so I liked that aspect.
Also how to figure out kind of the nature, the rhythm of an event, the kind of underlying meanings, and try to find little pieces of the day that resonated with that. And also, of course, camera work.
I tried to fill in where I could. It's definitely still a new experience for me, so it was good to engage in a group environment so that if I didn't know how to do something, someone could correct me right away.
Using the camera to observe the dancing process was fascinating. It was really, really interesting to see all the moves and be able to sort of spend a long time observing. And I think, everyone seemed to be having so much fun. And I think it seemed like a very happy day.
I tried to pay attention to the technical aspects, but one of the things that always comes through for me is the human aspect. And so it was really a nice experience to start to engage with people from behind the camera. Just not even, for me, I didn't speak with people often, but to try and capture their special little moments.
I hadn't known about it before, but it was interesting to see how it connected with people's identity and people's history and people's memories, and how much it meant to, especially the older people. So that was interesting.
Coming from Venezuela, I was very much surprised by the similarities in the music and some of the dance. Although we don't maintain quadrille as such in Venezuela, many of our traditional dance have evolved from that pattern.
I thought it was really interesting as well because it's a dance that we do, like people do in Brazil as well, so it was quite interesting to see it being done in the Caribbean, and the styles and all the different bits. But it was really nice working with a team and having more than myself doing light and sound and everything. So yeah, it was
I think
good.
beyond technical training, like cameras and sound, I learned more of a personal thing about not giving up and mistakes and how to keep filming, keep rolling, keep going. There's always something going on.
It felt really dynamic and exciting. People seemed very fired up to have so many people kind of together around what seemingly niche subject. So it was nice to kind of be in that environment because it all felt very, like supportive and warm and fun.
To have the opportunity and the sort of the honor to try and capture something like that is so wholesome from a human perspective was a really nice experience from a learning point and just from a human point as well.